Well, today investigators with the Transportation Safety Board are here at the Tofino Long Beach Airport. They're going over the wreckage of yesterday's crash, trying to determine why it went down. We have heard from witnesses that it took off from this airport, then ran into some kind of engine trouble before attempting to return and land when it crashed. The wreckage of the plane sits on the side of one of the runways as investigators with the Transportation Safety Board probed the scene looking for clues to what happened. It was early afternoon yesterday when the plane took off and, according to witnesses, appeared to experience engine trouble or a fire in one of its two engines before trying to land back at the airport.
You can see they're trying to put it out.
A large fire then engulfs the aircraft.
You could see like the big cloud of smoke coming out of the runway.
Louis-Philippe Boudouin is an aircraft mechanic at the airport and saw the horrific aftermath.
So you always wonder what happened, and like being a mechanic myself, it's like think about like how it must feel like when the airplane like is on fire and coming in to land.
The plane that crashed was this 1982 Cessna 421C based in Orange County, California. The owner and pilot was Dr. Frank Boerstankwe and his friend, a fellow veterinarian, Dr. Chris Biggerstaff. Both perished in the fiery crash. A third man in the plane, a friend of the other two, was pulled from the wreckage in critical condition.
They were just on their way home. We are completely devastated.
Shannon Gross is the vet clinic office manager for Boerstankwe, and she tells Czech News the trip to BC was part of an annual fishing trip. She says Boerstankwe was a longtime pilot who had just bought this particular plane last year.
He just was one of those people that made everybody feel like he had time for them. He made you feel like a personal friend.
The bodies of the two victims were removed from the wreckage this afternoon. There's no update on the condition of the third man.